Hello, beautiful Aries. This is a general tarot card reading for you for the month of June 2020. This message is for you if you are an Aries sun, moon, or rising, or if you just happen to stumble across this video or were attracted to the title. Your intuition will always lead you to the messages that you need to hear. So even if you don't have Aries in your birth chart, go ahead and stick around, okay? What else did I want to say about that? I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get to your reading, okay? Keep in mind, this is a general tarot card reading, so not every single message is going to resonate with every single person. However, I do try to hit as many of the major themes as possible. So, take what messages resonate with you and leave the rest. Okay, so right off the bat, we have athlete, and we also have child magical. Okay, so I got this message come up yesterday for my Instagram channel, which is cosmicgypsy.tarot. So please follow me there. And it's all about connecting with passionate play. It's all about, when you're a child and, you're just so fully 100% in your body, everything like feels so good and is so exciting. I feel that for many of you Aries out there, there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire Aries energy out there for you, especially with all of the things that are going on astrologically. And I'm not an astrologist, but I do know that I believe that Mars is coming into Aries. Like this is a really big time for you all. Okay, and so go ahead and tap into that fire that is available to you and play in a new kind of way. Connect with your body in a new kind of way. Connect with the strength of your body. It's like appreciate your body for its amazing regenerative abilities. Like be in awe of what it means to be alive right now, because while this is a really super fucking challenging time, it's also a totally miraculous, where are my cards? A totally miraculous, amazing transformation that is happening, and what an astonishing time to be alive. Okay, so find the wonder. It's like find the magic in your day-to-day. And I think that's gonna really treat you right for the month of June especially, okay? So just keep looking for the magic. See what else this card, it says dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of the personal willpower and strength of spirit. And if you see a card and you get a different message than what I'm giving you, go ahead and take that. There are so many different ways for spirit to give you messages during these kind of readings. So if what I'm saying isn't the same, there's a million different ways to interpret it. So always, always, always trust your intuition above everything else. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So full disclosure, I did try to record this video a few moments ago, but I wasn't happy with the way that it was coming out. And so I decided to go ahead and start over. And the Nine of Pentacles was in there. So this card is definitely for you, Aries. So for many of you for the month of June, you are going to be engaged in activities, whether this is a new career or finding joy in your current career, being appreciative of it in a new kind of a way, but also financial abundance. It's abundance on all levels. It's like refining your confidence. And there could be some bonuses here for some of you for the month of June. And if that happens, oh my God, you better leave me a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, so right off the bat, Nine of Pentacles, that's great energy to start off this reading with. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a few tarot cards, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. And then after that, we're going to pull a few cards that you can use for journaling, for your own sort of spiritual contemplation during the month of June. And then we'll pull a Sacred Rebel oracle card or two or three and give you some guided visualizations that you can use to support you with the energy for the month of June. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it around here for this month. Okay, let's see what we have, Aries, for the month of June 2020. Okay, Queen of Swords reversed. Eight of Pentacles. Now I have the 8 and 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. Ace of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Wow. Okay, Aries. This is pretty amazing. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. We have the 6 of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm just going to pull that one out so I can keep it in mind. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a drink because I'm thirsty. Okay, so for some of you Aries out there, you have been really doing a lot of your own inner work. You have done some things that have helped you heal wounded inner child. And this is something probably that came up for you quite unexpectedly, especially with all of the things that are going on externally. And so what I see is some of this is in relationship to your confidence and your ability to make a living, your ability to earn for yourself. There's a lot of self-doubt that I'm feeling, and I think that this is coming from situations that you had in your childhood, whether there was an adult in your life who was particularly harsh with you, who was manipulative, or who abusive in any way. That can really wear on a person. A child is so sensitive. So even if they weren't abusive, like abusive physically, emotionally, mentally, sometimes adults speak in a harsher way than they intend. And whether we like it or not, or whether we think we're grown or not, those things do hurt our inner child. And so this isn't something that I really like to talk about a lot, but I will just say that those wounds are always sort of showing up in our lives or playing out in our lives. And so whether it's sort of stopped you from moving forward, I do see this reversed Queen of Swords. And so some of this has to do with your ability, the ways that you communicate. And again, I'm feeling like confidence, like a lack of confidence. It could be that you are scared to speak up for yourself. But you've been working with this, and I do see that you are coming out of it, because right next to this we have the 6 of Swords, and that is sort of moving on from something. And you know, she's supported, right? So she's got whatever she's got. In this case, it's a bunch of crows or ravens that are help pulling her boat along. And so you do have support with this. And I do see with the rest of the cards that this is the end of a karmic cycle, because we do have the wheel coming up. And so because you were able to do this inner child work, and it may not be something as so I'm gonna work on my inner child right now. It could be a natural unfolding of deconstructing the thoughts that have led you to believe that you aren't worthy, or that you aren't capable, or that you aren't able to create whatever life it is for yourself that you want to create, and have the things that you want to have as an autonomous being on this planet. So this is the end of a karmic cycle, and you are sort of dealing with this Hanged Man energy, because while you have been working through whatever this is from your childhood, it could just be a longing for something that you had in your childhood that you no longer have. In fact, I would venture to say that that is probably the case, because we do have this child magical card here. Okay, and so it's like, maybe there are some of you out there who are really wanting to connect with the joy that you felt as a child. You're feeling as if you have lost a sense of excitement about life, that sense of everything is magical because of the circumstances. And this is totally understandable. We can lose that connection to what it means to be alive on the world today. Okay, and so so for others of you who aren't doing inner child work, it's a longing for connecting to that energy again. Okay, but not to worry, because we do have the Ace of Cups here. So this is a new way of loving, a deeper connection with the divine. It's a deeper connection with your spirit. I love this card so much. It's like it's actually like, it can be an offer of love, and we can get to this. We'll pull some clarifying cards on these cards as well. But for me, so much of this is about connecting with the energy of love, knowing that you are love, and knowing that you are a spirit and you are more than this physical body, and that you are connected to something greater than yourself. I love this card for you coming out right now. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So perfecting your skills. It's like over time, you have developed so many skills that are going to serve you as you go forward, whatever this new endeavor happens to be, or this new state of being happens to be. You have worked hard. I see that many of you have worked hard, and that there's a lot of things that you can do now that you wouldn't have been able to do before. And those things are definitely going to serve you as we go forward. Okay. I think I'd like to pull some clarifying cards. So let's learn about this Ace of Cups. What can we find out about this Ace of Cups energy? What is this in relationship to for Aries in the month of June? Okay, Four of Cups. Ooh, super glary. Four of Cups. Oh my God, and the King of Cups. Okay, this is definitely about a there's a couple of different there's a couple of different circumstances that it could be, especially with this King of Cups. It could be that some of you are a new love offer. Why can't I pick this card up? A new offer of love from someone who is very emotionally mature. He has his shit together. Okay, sorry about that, Claire. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, so we do have, for some of you out there, a new offer of love, but you cannot be stuck in focusing on the negative in your life. In order to be at the vibration that is ready for this King of Cups energy, this someone who is fully emotionally in control of their emotions and their emotional connection to the world. And that doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman as well, or it could be a feminine. It could be a masculine. It doesn't really matter what they're showing on the card. It's just the energy of the card. Okay. But in order to match that vibration, you're going to have to start focusing on the gifts in your life. You're going to have to reconnect with that childlike sense of wonder. And for many of you, that's going to be by playing. How do you play? What do you do that brings you joy? When was the last time you sang a song or skipped or jumped rope or whatever? You know, do what you got to do. Whatever good things you are associating with about childhood, connect with those. That's where 100% fulfillment is going to come through. It's really important for many of you Aries out there right now. So getting out of the seriousness of it all, getting out of this sort of longing, you've got so much longing in here, longing for the past. Looking forward. Okay. So stop looking behind you and look forward, because really, truly the best is yet to come. I just like feeling so much sadness right now that it actually kind of stopped me. So, so for those of you who are really struggling emotionally right now, I want you to know that we are with you, and that if you need to seek help, please do so. It's a really challenging time emotionally for so many people, especially with so much high intensity energy and circumstances that are going on. And so anxiety and depression are at an all-time high right now. And so if you need to seek help, there are counselors who are online. I will try to remember to link to this in the description box below, because it feels important for some of you Aries out there to at least reach out for the help that you need. Okay. If things are getting serious for you. But if you're an Aries who has just kind of been sort of stuck in this energy of longing, which many of us have been doing as well, then I want you to know that focusing on every little gift that you have in your life that you possibly can is one way to get started. And I'm not talking about just listing off a bunch of things for your gratitude list. I'm talking about feeling gratitude for them. Okay. Allow yourself to swim around in the gratitude for your breath, for the fact that you can see, for the fact that you may or may not be able to walk, but you can get around. Whatever it happens to be, find gratitude in your heart for the gifts that you have. The divine gives us so much, so much. Just that we have a life is a miracle. So connect with that gratitude. Okay, so let's get some clarification on this Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, we have, the Two of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lack of movement for sure. And sort of there's definitely an energy of contemplation. It's like kind of just waiting, okay, again. So some of you are just waiting for your ships to come in. You're just biding your time, waiting for the divine to work its magic. And that's totally okay too. You do also have the Hanged Man. Okay, and so if you're starting to feel any lack or any sense of frustration that things aren't moving forward, know that things are 100% in divine timing, and you do have the Wheel of Fortune on your side. Okay, so things are just exactly as they should be for you right now. And Aries, I know you are a forward motion kind of sign. I mean, you just want to like keep barging forward. And the challenge right now is to appreciate the stillness and be content in that. Okay, and feel into what it is to be part of a co-creative process with the universe, that you're putting forward as much energy and momentum as you can into something until it's time to let the divine and let all of that momentum come back to you. Okay. Sweet. Okay, let's get some clarification for this Six of Swords. What do we have for the Six of Swords? Okay, we have the Hanged Man again. Wow, okay. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Didn't we just have the Nine of Pentacles? Yes. Wow, okay, so this is totally 100% verification. Pretty clear. The Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Amazing. So truly, have faith, Aries. The life that you are creating is on its way for you. A life that is fully fulfilling, where you have found, and it's like reaching your stride, okay? But there's still more to learn from the energy that you're currently stuck in. The Hanged Man is a beautiful place to be. This is where we get our best ideas. This is resting and allowing the divine to energetically work for you and through you, okay? This is where, but you have to be finding peace in this process. You can't be sort of hanging around waiting for the divine to work its magic in a really kind of pissed off, irritated way. This is grateful for this bit of respite before the rest of the action starts, okay? Because you are on your way. You really are on your way. That's pretty amazing. Two doubles from one clarification. Incredible. Again, so we have a Seven of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about your money, honey. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is really just waiting for your ships to come in. It's just another card of waiting and longing. Wow, Aries. Let's put some oracle cards, shall we? I want to pull some spirit animal oracles by Colette Baron Reed first. Get a few messages from Spirit Animal Oracle. We'll pull 2 of these and we'll do the Romance Angels. Then we'll do the Sacred Rebel Oracle. Yeah, Aries, all in all, pretty clear for you, the end of a karmic cycle and that energy of creation, so much energy of creation that's going on while you're in this Hanged Man energy and not able to really move forward the way that you want to, but not to worry. All of this work that you've been doing for yourself emotionally, and all the work that you can be doing to connect with a new sense of joy in the world is going to lead you to that fulfillment that you're seeking. So first up, we have Porcupine Spirit. It's time for a beginner mind. Yes, because you are in the beginning of a new karmic cycle. You are just completing one and you are coming into another one. So definitely that beginner mind is one where we are excited about what is coming up, where we are focused on what's going on because we know that we have so much to learn. And so if there are people out there, any of you Aries out there, or anyone who's watching this video, something new is in the works for you. And I would say just treasure and cherish every single moment that you can of this process. And then give with gratitude and grace. Okay, so now is definitely a time for sharing of yourself, sharing whatever you have to offer the world, whether it's money, time, your love, your care, your attention, something that you can donate. Do so with a humble heart and with a sense of gratitude that you have something to give, because we all have something to give. Okay, and then we have Starfish Spirit, be open to infinite possibilities. Yes, yes, yes. If you've stopped believing in the magic, now is the time to start believing in the magic again, Aries. Especially with all that's going on astrologically. Like I said, I'm not an astrologist, but I do know there's a whole bunch of Mars Aries energy going on and going on for the rest of the year. So this could be a really pivotal year for many of you Aries out there, okay? But you're going to have to do some emotional, I don't know, like sprucing up of yourself and connecting with a sense of patience, which is hard. I understand, I get it. Okay, let's get some from our Romance Angels. Playfulness. See, I told you. Confirmation, confirmation. Play, play, play. If you've gotten stuck in what you think it means to be an adult, you need to drop those thoughts right now, okay? Because there's plenty of serious adults out there. We don't need any more of them. We need adults who are connected and like present with their sense of joy and playfulness about life. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So if you are in a relationship, crazy with the light. If you are in a relationship, I would say keep your eyes wide open. If you are suspecting deception, this card is coming up to confirm that for you. Okay, and then calling in your soulmate. Use this time, this Hanged Man time, to do a lot of dreaming, to call in your soulmate, to do whatever work it is that you need to do to prepare yourself to be ready to receive that soulmate. Okay, so I want to pull some questions that you can use for your journaling practice at home or your meditation practice. If you don't have either of those, I highly encourage you to start. But these times are so intense right now that we are all going to need some kind of a practice that we can connect to that is going to keep us grounded and centered and keep us from losing our fucking minds, because what's happening right now is just the beginning. This is going to keep going. This is an endurance race, and it's going to have lots of peaks and valleys. Okay, so right now it's June 12th, and we're kind of like sort of settling in to this new timeline, I want to say. And but within the next, probably within the next month, things are going to get crazy again. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not, I'm not like, I don't have my crystal ball. I'm not like a psychic like that, but I definitely feel that there's going to be a lot of craziness going on. So being able to enjoy time with yourself because you are making the most of it to work on yourself is really the only way to survive these crazy times. Okay. So just want to encourage you to do that. The first question we have is, am I doing more of the things that keep me alive, or more of the things that makes me feel alive? And what makes me feel alive? Again, connecting with that childlike sense of magic and wonder. What makes you feel alive? And then, is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? And what is it? Okay, Aries, yes. So these messages are really clear for many of you Aries out there. It's time to reconnect with joy in your life again. Let's pull some Sacred Rebel Oracle cards. Oh no. Let's pull some spirit cards. I just got these. John Arthur Mosley is the artist, and these are beautiful cards. I love them so much. And then we'll pull some Sacred Rebel Oracles. So let's see. I haven't got to use these very often, only on personal readings for myself. So Aries, even though you're the last one that I'm doing this month, please take no offense of that. I was just totally going by my intuition when I was creating these videos about who needs what when. And so I am trusting that this is perfect timing. But since you are last, you'll get some extra cards, okay? All right, so we'll just pull one of these. Surrender. Of course. Surrender and enjoy. Enjoy your surrender. Be in joy. Okay. So now we are going to, a little charm fell out of there because I have my little charms over here. Maybe we should pull a few charms for you too. Yes, we will do that. Let's do that first. I'm going to pull, since this one came out, I will listen to that message from Spirit saying pull some charms. So what the first one that came out is a hanger. And I will associate that with these two hanged mans that came up. I'll just take this as further confirmation. And then for others of you, I will say, how are you presenting yourself in the world? Maybe it's time to reinvent that part of yourself. Maybe it's time for a wardrobe update. Maybe it's time for a new hair color. Look, I just colored my hair purple just for fun. And I do that from time to time. I love to color my hair and play around with that. Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, yes, we have the seahorse. I'm so excited to see this come up, especially with this Ace of Cups. Also, I just got my nails done, which is also purple and fun for me, and it's really hard for me to pick up cards right now, so I'm still trying to figure out how to work with these. But we did have a Two of Cups here somewhere that I'm not finding right now. Anyways, no, I have to show you. Must. There's just too many cards like laying around. Anyways, maybe I'm wrong, but anyways, Ace of Cups, and we have the seahorse energy, and seahorses mate for life. They're very loving and loyal. And especially for those of you who are calling in your soulmate, which is another card that we got here. This is all a really good sign for those of you who are working for calling in your soulmates. Okay, this is like the one. I personally don't like to talk about soulmate energy very much. I like to focus on whatever it is going to make you grow as a person, as an individual, as you know, but sometimes that also relates to who your partner is in life, because we grow in different ways in relationship than we do on our own. And so there is a time sometimes for being single, and then there's also a time for being in relationships. And when you're ready to be in that soulmate relationship, because you've done the work on yourself, then you're ready for that emotionally fulfilling relationship that wants to come in for you. Okay. I also get this little like child horse. Okay. So again, this is like connecting with magic and playfulness and using your creativity. Okay. Okay. So let's pull some Sacred Rebel Oracle cards for you. And then we'll end with a quick guided visualization that you can use to support you in this energy of surrender, this energy of this hanged man energy of not being able to move forward because you're completing a karmic cycle and you're just waiting for the new to come in. Okay. The word wants to be written. Okay, so this is very much about, there are some Aries out there who have a book that wants to be written. So if you are one who has been contemplating writing a book, I would highly encourage you to start right now. What you write doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be written. And so you'll find that once you start writing that you will have ideas coming in, okay? But it can't live inside your head. It has to live on paper. You have to make it real, okay? Visions of life beyond death and inspiration, okay? So definitely use this time for inspiration, this time of Hanged Man. I mean, that's really what the Hanged Man is all about. It's about receiving divine inspiration. But I want to read this 44, this visions of life beyond death, okay? That's the guided visualization that I'm going to give for you for the month of June, or whenever you happen to run across this video. Okay, here we go. So Aries, you can go ahead and close your eyes and you can either say this out loud or to yourself. I now release any fear I have associated with seeing truth, with seeing beyond the veil of illusion, or with my inner vision opening up from my heart, mind, and body. I release any wounding I have received in relation to what I have witnessed at any time, especially where it is based in the fearful responses of others. I ask that my vision be restored to its fullest through compassion and unconditional love. So be it. And now close your eyes and imagine that love is pouring down from the universe straight into your head, reaching beyond your eyes, and it feels amazing. And when you've had enough of this, you can open your eyes and imagine that you can breathe or exhale any excess energy gently out through them. And then when you feel complete, you are. So I hope that this is helpful for you, Aries, for the month of June or whenever you happen to stumble across this video. I'm sending you so much love for an amazing month ahead.